Hi, welcome to Mum and Do. Hope you're doing well. So a couple of days ago I had my delivery of Cladribine, Mavenclad. So as I've said before in one of the other videos, it's a cytotoxic drug, so it's not coated. The tablets aren't coated and they can burn your skin, they can be an irritant, so you've got to be really careful. But you do have to wonder when your box turns up with a big yellow piece of tape around it saying biohazard. So that's a bit crazy, but let me just show you how it comes when it's posted, or it came to me anyway. So we've got a new book. This looks like it's been updated from the last one that I went through on the other video I did when I went through that booklet. It's pretty much the same. They've just got some QR codes in there where you can kind of scan it and get information on your phone. Now, this medication is dependent on your weight, so if you do have this medication, they'll weigh you and take your height and details and all that type of stuff. So I only have to take 1 tablet a day, whereas some people will have to take 2 tablets a day. So they've come in sealed bags with a warning on the top saying cytotoxic drug. So I have a box with, let me take them out. I have a box with 4 tablets and a box with 1 tablet. So my course is 1 tablet once a day for 5 days in month 1, and then the same in month 2, and then that whole thing will be repeated in years 2, so this time next year. Now the boxes are completely sealed. I'm going to take these today, but I just want to show you the inside. I'm quite scared, or apprehensive is the word, about how big or small these tablets are going to be, because I'm really not very good at taking tablets. So this box has, it's like a bit of a maze getting into it. You've got 2 bits here where it's got push and push, and the inside packaging is poking out, and I think it's a safety thing. But if you do have problems with your grip or your coordination or your hands, you might find it a little bit difficult. I might need to put this in between my legs because my right hand doesn't work that well. So let me just see if I can open it. Okay, so it comes out in a little tray. Won't come out any further. Okay, so that looks like it's stuck. So obviously, like with all medication, you get your little medication booklet in there, which I'm going to read before I take it. It's not in, it really is stuck in there. Is it meant to come out? I really want to be able to show you. Ah, okay, it's out. So it's on like a little card, really thin. I'm hoping from those tiny little bobbles there that tablet is not going to be very big. But yeah, okay, so that looks okay. So you've got your tablets on this side. Upside down. There you go. You've got your tablets on this side, and these are blank here, but it all, I suppose, depends on how many you're taking. But there's the raised tablets, and then on the back that's the space where you would put your finger in and pop out the tablet. So that's it. And then on this one, I'm guessing there's just going to be one tablet in there. So I was planning on taking my tablets before I went to bed, because a lot of people have said if you have side effects, then you'll be able to sleep through those, like nausea, headaches, that type of thing. But then I was thinking, if I take it before I go to bed, then if I do have any adverse, like severe adverse side effects, then that might be a bit more detrimental than taking it in the daytime. So I've just had my lunch. I'm going to go downstairs and take this tablet, and then I will be back up to tell you how it went and how easy it was to take. See you in a few minutes. Hey, so I'm back after taking my first tablet of Mavenclad, Cladribine, and good news for anybody who doesn't like taking tablets or finds it difficult to swallow tablets because they're small. Thank goodness. I was having kind of these pictures of, because I've recently had to have antibiotics, like the amoxicillin tablet, you know, the capsule, the plastic capsule things for amoxicillin antibiotics are huge, and I had real difficulty swallowing those. So I kind of had it in my head that they were going to be like these huge, great big tablets. But to give you a rough idea, obviously I didn't put a ruler on it, but they were probably about no more than 6 mil in diameter, and they're not very thick either. So what I did was a trick that I learnt off a couple of people off the Mavenclad group on Facebook, is that people who have struggled taking tablets before on that group, they would take it with yoghurt. So what I did was I got the pack and pushed the tablet out into a glass cup, so it didn't touch any surfaces other than the inside of the cup, didn't touch my skin. And you push the tablet out with the bump facing up, so you're pushing the bump and then the tablet will fall into the glass. Then what I did was I got a tub of yoghurt, and I had two spoonsful of yoghurt, just with no tablet, just to get my throat used to swallowing the yoghurt. And then got another spoonful of yoghurt and kind of tipped that tablet out onto the top of the spoon, and then had that. So spooned the tablet in my mouth with the yoghurt, and then just swallowed it as if I was just eating yoghurt. And I think it was the easiest tablet I've ever taken, ever. So I think I might actually use that for taking my other tablets as well. So thank you to the people who are on the Mavenclad group on Facebook who have recommended taking this tablet with yoghurt, because that just worked wonders. So I took that tablet at 1:25 in the afternoon, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait a couple of hours for it to kind of start going into my system, and then just give you a quick update of anything that has or hasn't happened during that time. And then what I'll do is I'll wait until the week's course is done, and I'll just do an update of, you know, side effects or how I was feeling within the first week of medication. So yeah, see you in a couple of hours. Hey again. So it's been about 2.5 hours since I took the first Mavenclad tablet of my my weekly starting dose. And so far I've had no noticeable side effects whatsoever. So I'm hoping that continues, but obviously, as we all know, when you take certain medications, it takes a while for the actual dose to go into your body, and then it might depend on the amount of days that I've taken it for. So I'll monitor any side effects that I experience, and then after the first 5 days I'll come back and give you an update on another video. One thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that when I was speaking to the people who organise the medication, so you have all your tests and everything done at the hospital, and the explanations done by the nurses, your MS nurses or your consultant, and then they instruct a medication company. I think mine's Healthcare at Home, I think it's run by Lloyd's Pharmacy. They actually called me, and it was a specific, there's 2 nurses that work specifically for this medication. So they called me and they went through all the side effects and the ways to take the tablet, etc., that I've been explained to before. And they sent me an email with a link to a downloadable app on your phone, and you can download it on iOS and Android, and it's called My Therapy app. So what I'll do with that is I'll put a link down below for you to check that out. It actually looks really, really useful, so you don't just have to use it for this particular medication, you can use it for anything. So I'm going to put my other tablets that I take on there as well, because you can either scan the barcode and it comes up with the medication, or you can type the medication in and you can set reminders of when you should be taking it, how long that particular medication lasts for, whether it's a month, 5 days, 2 weeks or whatever, and it'll give you a reminder to then order your repeat prescription, which is going to be absolutely amazing for me because I don't remember anything. Either I have to rely on my husband to remember stuff for me, or I'm rooting around in our medicine box thinking, oh my god, I have not got my next tablet ready, and then I'm calling the doctors saying, please can you send it over to the pharmacy. On that app as well, you can track, or it looks like you can track everything to do with your health, like heart rate, blood pressure, all sorts of weight, all sorts of different things, if that's applicable to you, and if you're interested in tracking all of those things. But specifically, I'm going to use that for medication because it looks really, really helpful. I don't think there's anything else to tell you. Oh, now I understand the fact that you're not allowed to take any medication or any other medication 3 hours before taking Mavenclad or Cladribine and 3 hours after taking the Mavenclad. But I wasn't 100% sure about things like paracetamol and ibuprofen, because there's some medications that you can still take regular over-the-counter pain medication with, and I was just fearful that if I got like a raging headache from this tablet, that I wasn't going to be able to take any pain medication, you know, for a headache or whatever. So I did call the number of the nurses from Lloyd's Pharmacy and just questioned it with them, and unfortunately you can't take paracetamol or ibuprofen 3 hours before, 3 hours after the Mavenclad medication. So literally nothing. So no other medications, no other supplements within that 6 hour window, 3 hours before, 3 hours after. So that's a bit annoying. But hey ho, fingers crossed, I'll be like I have been this afternoon so far with the medication every day and not experience any side effects, because previous medications I've had quite bad side effects that I don't really want to experience anymore, if I'm honest. So that's it for now. As always, if you've got any questions, or you don't feel like I've explained anything, or you want to know something that I haven't thought about, or you want to see something that I haven't shown you, please either comment below or send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, so until next time, stay healthy.